Hello everyone, Moore here, and today I just want to talk a little bit about self-actualization. But honestly, really, before we get there, we have to talk about a very important step to that: self-reflection. Now, before we get started, I just want to make an emphasis on why I make all of these videos, or this video and the videos following. I want to make very clear that I'm not here for anyone to follow me. Might will while yes that will happen as a result of what I am doing, um that's not what this is for. This is not for followers. This is not for fame, none of that. Um this is for people. This is for me to share my knowledge. This is for I want to reach the people out there that genuinely feel upset. The people that are on the brink of killing themselves or harming themselves physically, mentally, or spiritually. People who are upset with life. People who, if you are one of those people who feel as though that you got life down and that you got everything figured out and you are on a path to whatever you got going on, so be it. Do not watch these videos. If you feel like you got everything figured out, please don't watch me, don't follow me. So with all that said, let's talk a little bit about self-reflection and why it's so important. Self-reflection is extremely important because it is, like I said, the first step to actualizing yourself. And how this works is, well, let's first ask a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. Who are you? And no, well, obviously, I'm assuming you said something like, "Well, I'm me," or you said, "I'm," insert your name here. But I want to know really, who are you? Like, who are you at your core? Who are the person that you are suppressing every day? Who are the person that you like? I don't want the mask. Pretty much, who really are you? Now, please, I know I'm the one asking the question, but I want you to ask yourself that. And I want you to answer that yourself. And it's gonna be a lot of that, because I feel as though, or I don't feel as though, this is just the universe knows this is the law of the universe. All true power comes from within. Yes, even the external power, that power comes from within as well. All power comes within. I want everyone to insert that into your brains now, and do not forget that all power comes from within, and that is the only way that you will, if that's what you are seeking, that is the only way you will obtain it, from within. So now that we got that covered, I guess honestly that's the only reason why you should have for self-reflection and understanding why it's so good. If that's not clear to you, let me go a little bit more into detail of how this self-reflection will work. Now, once again, I say you can start by asking yourself the question such as, who am I? Now, this is just obviously one step to this. Further analysis, you would then conduct an analysis about your answers, your questions, and how you felt during this. If you were able to answer it, if you were not, if you were able to answer it, good. You might be still mistaking for the wrong I, or the wrong, when you say who am I, you might be mistaking for the wrong I. Now, once again, I want to clarify which I am referring to. I don't mean the person that you are at school. I don't mean the person you are at work. I do not mean the person that you are when you're talking to your mom. I don't even mean the person that you are when you're with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your significant other. I mean the person that you are when you're alone, in your head, by yourself, when no one else is watching. The person you are in the shower, the person you are in intimate moments, the person you are when you're angry, scared, afraid. Anywho, you get the gist. I want that person. I want you to talk to that person. I want you to have a lot of conversation with this person. I want you to talk to this person a lot. This is going to be your new best friend. Yourself has to be your new best friend. Before you can progress anywhere further, that's what you have to do first. Now, so I won't just blue ball you. Let me sort of talk about why you will want to do this and why you might even think about doing such a thing, because it can be hard for some people, or it can just seem like, why the hell am I doing this for a lot of people? And let me clear that up. I talked a little bit about self-actualization earlier, and I'm not sure if any of you are American, but you honestly don't have to be American. If whatever you are, wherever you're from, I'm sure you want to achieve something in life, or you want something for yourself in life, out of life. And if you don't know what you want out of life, then this might really aid you. Self-actualization, in my opinion, or in my own words, I should say, rather than opinion, is, the state where you get to, where you have, or you are in the process of, or have, or is, I don't want to say abiding, but you're doing a series of things that, not only make you content and that you are happy doing, but the universe just so happens to aid you and praise you and, reward you for doing said things. Now, you will know this because once you do the self-reflection, you start meditating and all these different things, you'll start to understand, and you'll start to see, and you'll start to feel, and you'll start to get closer to that self-actualization, and you'll understand why that self-reflection part was important for the self-actualization. The self-actualization is, the achievement, or the method, the playbook to achievement, if you will. Actualization is just another word for, I guess, actualization is doing, or is coming into something and creating and manifesting it, or creating something into existence, if you will, that the universe is trying to actualize. Now, this is, I guess, a separate video, but briefly, I will just say this. The universe is it's a strange thing. It has a set of laws, and it has it has a causal effect sort of thing. And you, as a vessel, it wants to actualize itself. The universe wants to actualize itself through its vessels of itself, and we, us, are vessels of this. So therefore, it is going to try its hardest to get us to actualize its creativity, its intellect, its everything. We are it. So it's going to try to insert those parts of itself in us. And it, self-actualization. I hope I'm explaining this good. I hope it's getting you interested. I think I'm in the video here to avoid it being so long. I want this to be very, approachable. I want people to watch it. I want people to hear it, even if you are feeling down, even no matter who you are. I want this to be for just people. Just people. If you're listening, if you have the ears to listen, you will hear it. And with that said, more out.